Hey physical media fans, welcome back to Home Video Hangouts. If you're new here, I'm Cody, and today I'm going to be sharing with you one of my latest physical media hauls. You can see I have all these DVDs next to me here. I picked up all of these recently at a library store for only 7 cents each on sale. So that just goes to show there's still a lot of places you can go to find very inexpensive physical media for your collection. So let's get started and see what I found. All right, so first up, we have the movie Melinda and Melinda. I haven't seen this one yet, but picked it up just to give it a try. A lot of times I like picking up DVDs cheap just to see if I like a movie before I decide to buy them on a higher format. Next we have Family Guy, Something 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 Dark Side. So should be interesting to see that. I like watching Family Guy content. Next I have Meet the Browns. I picked up Must Love Dogs. I've heard of this one. Always like watching some of the older romance movies with my wife. I picked up She's All That, classic comedy. Picked up It's Complicated. I picked up My One and Only. I've seen this around, but just recently picked it up. Picked up the action movie Stealth. I've seen this one around, but never had a chance to watch it yet. Looks like it could be pretty cool. I got What's the Worst That Could Happen with Martin Lawrence and Danny DeVito. Great actors in that one. I grabbed the Disney movie Never Cry Wolf. Always good to find some Disney movies. I picked up a copy of When Harry Met Sally. Another classic kind of romance movie that I haven't seen yet. Picked up Ocean's 11, start of a great series. Love to watch all of these. Picked up The Reliant. I'm not too familiar with this one, but wanted to give it a try. Picked up Broken Bridges. Bernie Mac and Mr. 3000. The Italian Job. This is one that I very likely will get on a higher format at some point. It's a great action movie, but wanted to pick up the DVD for now. Man of the Year with Robin Williams. And Prolonged Exposure. Don't know anything about this one, but it looks like a good thriller. Here we have a Hallmark movie, All of My Heart, The Wedding. Here's a classic one. I finally found a copy of Office Space. Gotta have this movie in any collection. Great comedy. I've seen it a couple times before, but happy to have a DVD for it now. Next I have My Best Friend's Wedding. Another kind of romance movie with Julia Roberts. Great actress. Then I have The Last Kiss. Looks like this was at one point a Blockbuster copy. Then we have One True Thing. This one has Renee Zellweger in it and Meryl Streep, great actresses. I have Denzel Washington and Man on Fire. Heard good things about this movie. Another one I'd like to get on a higher format, but wanted to try on DVD. I have American Wedding, another popular comedy, part of the American Pie series. We have Perfect Man. I'm sure my wife will enjoy watching this one. I have Hellboy 2. I have the original on 4K, I believe, but wanted to get the sequel. Have Arnold Schwarzenegger in Red Heat. I love Arnold Schwarzenegger as an actor, and he's done some great movies, and I haven't heard of this one, so I decided to pick that one up. The original Step Up movie. Haven't watched that one yet. I heard good things about that one. Here we got a sealed copy of The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants 2. My wife loves this book and movie series, so made sure I picked that up for her. It's cool to have a sealed copy for only 7 cents. Classic kids and family movie here, The Last Mimsy. Never seen it, but like to pick up that one. Then we've got Harrison Ford in Firewall. No, this is an older one, but great thriller. Found The Legend of Zorro, classic movie. Haven't seen this one in years. Looking forward to watching that again. Then I got a Van Damme movie, Desert Heat. Not familiar with that one at all, but I know Van Damme's done some great action movies. Have Love Comes Softly. Not familiar with this one at all, but hoping I can check it out. Then we've got a sealed copy of Jack Nicholson and Something's Gotta Give. Another great deal on a sealed copy. Next we have Love the Coopers. Looking forward to watching that one too. Then we have The Ref. Looks like an older comedy. Not very familiar with that one. Got Steve Austin in Damage. Steve Austin does some good action movies as well. Always fun to watch those. Then we've got Halle Berry in Losing Isaiah. Not very familiar with that one either, but I like watching Halle Berry's movies. Then we have Matthew McConaughey and Jennifer Lopez in The Wedding Planner. I have seen this one before, but it's been a very long time, so probably be watching that one again with my wife soon. Picked up The Prince and Me 2, The Royal Wedding. Another one I thought my wife might like. Then I have Tim Allen and Joe Somebody. Looks like another good family movie. Then I picked up the copy of Flags of Our Fathers. One I wanted to check out. Looks like a good kind of Clint Eastwood war movie. Then we've got Mandy Moore in Chasing Liberty. Heard of this one before, but never seen it yet. Here we have a old Hollywood video copy of Ladder 49. Looked like an interesting firefighter action kind of movie. Then we have Natalie Portman in Anywhere But Here. Here's a movie I don't know anything about, something called Absalon. Looks like this was also from a Blockbuster previously. And X2, X-Men United. I have some of the other X-Men movies on 4K, so wanted to give this one a chance as well. All right, then we have Mrs. Henderson Presents. Not familiar with that one, but it was a great deal, so I'm giving it a try. Another classic kids and family movie from the 2000s here, Catch That Kid. Not sure if I've ever seen that one, but wanted to have that in my family collection. Have a copy here of Where the Heart Is. Here is Michael Keaton and Nicole Kidman in My Life. Another Hollywood video copy, De Lovely. It's like potentially a drama, romance movie. This one looked kind of interesting. Welcome to Mooseport. Give that one a chance soon. Then we have Chris Rock and Bernie Mac in Head of State. Looks like an interesting comedy. And then here I have Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. I have multiple Pirates of the Caribbean movies on 4K. Probably get this one on 4K eventually as well, but glad to have this in the meantime. Then I have Martin Lawrence and National Security, another classic one. And we got Seabiscuit, haven't seen that one in a long time. Here's one I don't know much about as well. This one is The Truth About Cats and Dogs. Looked like potentially a good family movie. Classic kids movie here. Have a slipcover copy of Happy Feet on DVD. Fun movie. I've got Big Mama's Like Father Like Son. I'd like to pick up all the movies in that series soon. Then we have Love Finds a Home. Don't know anything about that one. We have Robert De Niro in Everybody's Fine. Looks like a comedy. You have an old blockbuster copy of $1 Million Baby. Remember when that was a popular movie? Here's what looks like a comedy with Robert De Niro called Analyze That. Have to check that one out soon. Then we have Nights in Rodanthe. Looks like kind of a drama. Then I have Kate Hudson in Raising Helen. And we have Russell Crowe in Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World. Looks like a good action one. Then I've got Can't Hardly Wait. I've heard this is a classic movie that I've never seen yet. Another movie in the Step Up collection. Here we have Step Up Revolution. A copy of The Secret. Heard a lot of controversial things about this movie, but never actually looked at it yet. Then we got Ocean's 13, another one in the Ocean's series. And this is a movie I already had, but this is a better copy with a slipcover. It's Family Guy, Stewie Griffin, The Untold Story. Always nice to upgrade my copies of things. Here's a movie I enjoyed when I first watched it on streaming. Vin Diesel in Boiler Room. Classic kind of Wall Street movie there. Here's another one I was excited to find for only 7 cents. We have the slipcover DVD copy of the original Saw movie. I've actually never seen any of the Saw movies, but it's always cool to pick up a horror movie this cheap. If I like that one, I'll probably pick up more in the series. Here we have a sealed copy of a documentary about the Museum of the Bible in Washington, D.C. Believe it or not, I actually donated to this when it was being built, so I have a plaque there and thought it would be cool to see the documentary. Here we have the R-rated copy of My Boss's Daughter. Play good comedy. Have another dance type movie, looks kind of like Step Up, called Make Your Move. Another old blockbuster copy here of the movie Friends with Money. Looks like it has John Cusack in it. Got a movie here called The Musketeer. Looks like an action thriller. We have a family kind of dog movie here called Good Boy. Could be fun to watch. Here we have Ever After, a Cinderella story. Heard about this one before, but wanted to give it a chance on DVD. Have a another movie I never heard of called Active Stealth. Looks like kind of a Top Gun style movie. I have The Rock and The Scorpion King. Don't have any of the Scorpion King movies yet, but I love the Mummy series, so wanted to start watching those too. Here we have a movie Kissing Jessica Stein. Thought my wife might like watching that one. Here we have another action one with Dennis Quaid, Vantage Point, another blockbuster copy. We have Ashley Tisdale in Picture This. A movie called Peter's Friends. Movie called Elizabethtown with Orlando Bloom. Then we have Queen Latifah in Beauty Shop. Looks like a Hollywood video copy. And Tyler Perry's I Can Do Bad All By Myself. I feel like Tyler Perry's movies are hit or miss. Here's an old blockbuster copy of Letters to God. Premise of this movie looked interesting as a comedy called Stealing Harvard. And lastly in the collection, we have Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks in Catch Me If You Can. Another classic movie I'm happy to have on DVD now. So that was the DVD haul I picked up from my local Friends of the Library store, and you can see there's a lot of movies I was able to get here for only 7 cents each on one of their sales days. So I highly recommend you check out one of your local library stores and support physical media in your local libraries by picking up some of these titles too. And let me know if you've seen any of these movies I listed in my video and your thoughts on them. I'd love to hear if you've seen any of them or you recommend I watch one of those next. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.